in the context of the whole universe.
Yeah. For example, a cell in the body of an animal being, an animate being, wonderful creature, right? But to every cell is wonderful, and they are all different. You see, the skin is different. I don't know, hair is different. Heart cells are different. Lung cells are different. Everything are all the wirings of the nerve system. So complicated. I don't know. I'm not a scientist at all. I have no idea about scientific subjects as a professional person, but amateur like you and me. I read, if the nervous system of a person, the nerves, is put in a line from Earth to the moon, they reach. Slowly settled, arranged within the body so that it will perfectly work. Incredible. I mean, to say that this happened, I can't not buy it. In trillion years, everything, heart is the heart, but its skin is different. Inside is different. Oh, I mean, I don't know how they sleep, go home and say that I made up a lie, but I cheated 15, 16. But is it really believable? Something that you can. Did the material come here? Hey, now, to create an atom or cell or a particle in the cell is really impossible in terms of accident or anything that we can explain it away. No, impossible. But to put it in the right way, for example, making the window, it is a great work. But how about in the right position? How the window, although making the window, I don't know if itself is an art, but putting it in the right position of the building is also important. So a cell, to create a cell, is really, really impossible in terms of this word by itself. But put it in its right place in every body of animate being, plants, animals, human beings, everything. And creating a star is a matter, is a very important matter. But putting it in the right position within the context of galaxy, and the galaxy within the context of its own, or within the star, and the star within the galaxy, and the galaxy within the whole rest of the universe, is how many layers of arrangements it needs. Not only single. I don't know. I don't like this word hidden hand. Arranging everything, this molecule side of the creation, you have to realize that the things cannot happen by themselves. That is why I said this sentence is very important, mostly missing out from our attention. Who made this? Okay, but who made it in the right position, perfectly arranged position? It definitely needs an absolute knowledge, absolute consciousness, absolute will, free power, absolute, limitless. Limitless. We cannot explain the existence of anything. We made up excuses, saying that this gentleman said our friend. Of course, I gave a trap saying that, is it halal? So started thinking in terms of fiqh. That's why in thinking the matters in terms of fiqh is extremely shallow. Although it is important, but very shallow. We have to go deep meaning behind it. Belief aspect is immense. Fiqh is on the surface. on the surface, how is it? It doesn't mean that we shouldn't pray. No. We will come to this point. Here we go. What is this man doing? Huh? Say? Loudly. Yeah. Begging. How do you know? The way he says, I am poor. I am needy. I need help. Please help me. So, if I say, oh, this is a man, that strange man, doing this, not taking what it infers to into account, means something stupid. Now, what the materialist mind does, look at the matter at the appearance. They don't really look for what they infer to. It means malakut side. So without looking at any matter, any social relationship, anything that we do, without taking into account of malakut aspect of this event, it means we are missing the point. We are missing the main point. The purpose of creation is gone. So we are living like, I don't know, tree. I wouldn't say cat. So it will be insulting. Yeah, like a tree. Some rain comes and use it, that's it. But why is it important? Because it is something to do, but we are, each picture is not a game. It shows one aspect of malakut. One aspect of malakut has many aspects. So here we go. What are they doing? Pray. No, look, they are putting their head. Do you think they are smelling this mat?
Hopefully not.
No.
Hopefully no.
No? No, but like this man. Do you think he is just doing physical exercises? By doing this, you know. For example, I see the father there. So holding the baby up and down. Do you think he is doing physical exercise or enjoying the baby's beauty? Yeah, right? So we have to see the melek. It's translated, unfortunately, the root word is melek and mulk and malik. So you have to say, no, one aspect of the beings which is obvious but needs negation. This man is not doing physical exercise, so not really put something on their head or something. No, look at closely. What this lady doing? Look at the one. Do you think he is not like the beggar? I am needy. You know, because if someone doesn't understand its neediness, he doesn't stretch out his hand, or face. It means something. It means I'm nothing. You are so, but I cannot say anything. It means thus the making sajda, prostration, or bowing is la ilaha. I'm nothing. I am nothing. I don't claim any ownership, anything superior or anything. I'm nothing. This lady is doing, I'm nothing. I have no right to say anything. Completely submission. Complete submission. So if he's nothing, but she is nothing, she says, I'm nothing. Why? She's something. She is declaring something. So you are everything, I'm nothing. She's expressing her reality as far as the existence of her reality is concerned and admitting that she has somebody, so that she owes his being to that somebody, so that declaring his greatness. I am nothing, greatness. That's why Pharaoh is famous, yeah, historically. Everybody knows Pharaoh. Pharaoh used to, they say this, sitting on the chairs, high places. That is Pharaoh's tradition, unfortunately. Why? Pharaoh made his throne in such a way that his legs down there, the people come and bow on his leg. Except that I have no claim over any power, anything at all, but you are everything. This is what this lady doing, but there is no Pharaoh there. In her existence, it is expressing her existence in terms of negation. I am nothing, so I have my existence. I owe my existence to someone else. So if you don't put your head on the floor, you cannot really see your aspect of your existence. Do you get it? So fasting, I am not eating. Although it is for me, created for me, no. Why? It's not my property. Although I bought it, my brother, during Ramadan, lunchtime, would you eat your pomegranate? No. Why? Why we don't? You paid. It is halal. The owner of pomegranate says, don't eat now. I will give you the permission. And the sign of it is sunset. Right? So we are missing the point. I'm very, very sorry for the people who are arguing about when Ramadan starts, Monday, Tuesday. Or some people say, no, we are going to do moon sighting. This is Sunnah. Excuse me, it's something nonsense. When he prays Maghrib, does he go out and do this binocular on the top of the mountain? Is the sunset really? No, he follows what? Telephone. What? Up. Up is the range of the calculations. So when it comes to prayer, a late night prayer, no one goes out and look watches whether it is like this, or it is said, sun is risen on. No. But when it comes to Ramadan, everybody becomes alarmed. We are missing the malakut side of everything, losing ourselves. Did you put your hand like this? You're like that. Did you really, son? Did you really go out to the mountain? Although it doesn't make any difference that you are on mountain, because mountain on the horizon is nothing. So crazy. We are missing the point. We are missing the point to acknowledge malakut, so that we will worship what the malakut side lets us know who he is. Right? Here it is. Another aspect of malakut. What is this? It is a very old, there's an Iron Age work of a tribe. No, right? It represents what? No, they study it. They see which civilization this kind of productions can they produce, which kind of life they had, which kind of lifestyle and civilization, and in this civilization, which kind of industry they had. All this, how do we learn 5,000 years ago, somewhere in, I don't know, Asia or somewhere there, Africa maybe, the most ancient things are in that continent, so or Asia, I don't know, doesn't matter. How do we know that? What is going on? What happened 5,000 years ago? Because of this. Now, if we treat this for its material value, it is an antique, all right? For example, I don't think, how much is it? To put it in a museum, and someone discovered it, thousands of dollars. But materialist people say, no, what is this iron? Old used iron, $2. No, $1 even. Yep, maybe not $1, really 10 cents. Right? Okay. How much does it weigh? 3 pounds. Okay, then take your 30 cents and go. Finish. Value is this. Yeah? We are really appreciating the value or understanding the value according to what? Material. This is what materialist people do. Your value is your body. Now, no one says your body, it is not your body, but your human side, senses, soul matters. Your body is just 2 cents, man. Even when I die, they will put me even, so they will $1. My body is nothing without my spirit in it, my malakut side in it, right? As far as the human being is, of course, all my body and my soul needs the malakut side. That is another step. But we are now looking at a matter, bringing news from 5,000 years ago people's civilization, right? That is why if we take it to the expert will look at details and write a story of a tribe or civilization which took place 4,000 years ago, right? But if you take, and then it becomes so valuable in the museum. People go there, oh yeah, look, 5,000 years ago people were able to do this, etc. And lots of people really run after the art. They are not really paying attention to the quality of paint in it, but art. But paint material is what appears to be, and it is, but malakut side is. So I am sure these people are crazy about this piece of art, and if this museum wants to sell this, whatever this art pieces, yeah. So if you take this metal, the museum, we said this one, so to a materialist mind, it will become a scrap metal, used metal. So what happens? Be careful here. No, sorry. Wow. They take it to a plant. Refinery. Yeah. And they melt it. All the art. Would you like to say something?
Yeah.
No, okay, just a minute. All art and the news it brings from unknown, according to us, unknown, or unknown to us, people and their civilization, etc. And then in the hands of this people, this person takes it for its value, real value, antique value. It becomes like this. Everybody admires. If you take it for material value, you will become a scrap, and this scrap will go to refinery plant, and it will be this. What mind you? Physical expression of, reminder of, description of, here. Do you understand? Why? You treated my property as a scrap, matter. So you deserve this to become in this form. Okay. Yes, sir. My friend, come on.
I wanted to ask whether ilah mean,
Sorry?
whether ilah it has a connotation with
Yeah.
something natural.
The real maker, maker in the universe. Now we will study.
Reading.
We will study in the matter. Matter cannot form itself. Matter cannot exist itself. Matter cannot really go and be a building. Matter cannot be in the everything. Cannot be in their proper perfect place. So cannot. La ilaha is nothing but negation. Negation, but soul is ignored. People get married, young ones, young people, be careful. Get married, going to in the screen. What is value is important. Medical side of you is important. Yep. But your spirit body needs. That's just an example for the comparison. Understood? Now you are coming to my friend's question. Ihlas. Because all these matters, malakut, side of, is explained in this chapter in a summary, which is revealed. It is very important to know when Ikhlas, the section Ikhlas, Surah Ikhlas, was in between. Scholars argue about it. Doesn't matter. Early stage of the message of the messenger. It means Meccan period, second year, third year. It is important because only after establishing Ikhlas, this section, the content of this section, that we understand what the reality of this here, description. Let us say, good, declare. Make a principle for your life. What is that? Huwa. What is huwa? Now we will go slowly now. Huwa means he or it. Doesn't matter really. It or he. Now, of course, afterwards, when we realize what it refers to, we have to say huwa, not it. Because huwa is used for conscious beings, it is used for, in the language of human beings, unconscious beings, yeah, or matter. Anything unconscious. Now, this is what the Quran introduces God. Before saying God, the Quran says, huwa, he. Motto life. If someone doesn't have huwa, he cannot have God. Why? Now, in order to say huwa, now you remember the examples? The can be the creator of the pomegranates. And who is that? Can be. Well, who? Do you say God? God just borrowed language from religious culture. So you will give the meaning to the words. And if you think what it refers to, you will never ever reach God. Because, I mean, you can use religious pages, search. Who is the one who created pomegranate? Who is the one who building? What else? Who is the one who made this antique work 5,000 years ago? The knowledge in it, right? That is why you say, when you take a book in your hand, you say, do you say that the pages, ink, wrote the book? Huh? No one says this. So, who is the author? Who? So then this is the stage we start. Who? He. Now, if you have this question in your mind, who is it? Who is it? Then you search, you go into the search. Who is this? Quran says, I am the word of the one who he you are looking for. Yep. I am going to introduce you. By the way, my name is Allah. Huh? What's your name? Do you understand? Exactly. Just your name. Yeah, your name, Allah. It's just a proper name. Who are you? Well, do you say, my name, I am Johnson. Oh, okay, so nice to meet you. What are you doing? I'm an engineer. Really? What did you do so far? Let me see, in order to believe you. Right? So introduction goes this way. It is beautiful in the description of the Quran that Quran says Moses went on the mount somewhere. In this wadi, what is in English?
Wadi? Is
Sorry?
a valley.
Yeah, valley, yeah. In this valley or this mountain, and then God says, hey, by the way, my name is Allah. A voice. But this is the description. Huh? We shouldn't take it literally. A voice. I am your Lord. I'm Allah. So, hey, Musa, huh? I know you. Yes, your name is Musa. What do you do with your stick in your hand? Look at this friendly relationship. What do you do with your profession? Huh? So how are you? Like this. It's a very friendly relationship. This is human, represents human relationship. And then speaks to him, okay, you think that I am an engineer? It is an example, or I owe this company or something. What do you see that? All right. Throw it. Throw it. Negation. What does it mean? Throw it? I'm going to destroy my degree? No, never, ever. Because Moses said, very interesting, delicate, every letter, every word in the Quran is so delicate. I lean on it. Look, it is, my life is my profession. Lean based on profession. I rely on my profession. And then I use it to, I don't know the word, I don't remember, shake the tree branches so the leaves will come, and my animals or herd or whatever, my, let's say, lamp eats. This is my means of obtaining nourishment. Two of them at the same time. One word is leaning on it, on the stick that you have, and using it for your income, to look after your body. Your income looks after your body only. Yeah, they are very serious matters. God said, throw it. Don't lean on it. Don't think that you are looking after yourself as a human being by making money. No. It is your daily side, animal side, I am sorry. Animal side. I created you as a human being. What feed is your human being? Not the sticks. Throw it. It means don't lean on it. Don't. Right? Young people, be careful. Don't get married, ladies or men nowadays, so because of the acute side of it. Yeah, it is in the Arabic language, not surah, but sirah. Human quality, the real side of it. Don't look at it. They said, what do you do? How much money do you make? Which kind of property you have? How do you think that your promotions will take place soon? Are you working hard? Materialist. Stupid. I'm sorry. So, He. We have to look for who is it doing, who is it owning, who has arranged it, who. He says, my name is God. And gives his profession. Ahad. Ahad means, looking through this and that, I end up the better way of expressing Ahad is absolutely unique. No peer. Nothing is like me, only me. As if somebody says, I am the engineer, something engineer. I am the only engineer in the world. Example, just an answer. There is no other engineer at all. No one knows anything about engineering but only me. Something like that on the surface, worldly life. So he says, as far as the qualities are concerned, my qualities are uniquely, so absolutely what is going on in the universe belongs to me. That is my action. So, if you like, God is introducing us. If we negate that we don't exist by ourselves, so that who is it doing? If you don't go through these stages in this world, somebody may say, no, I don't go to this road. I know, believe in God, and I directly go reach out God. Impossible. Don't cheat yourself. Impossible. Don't cheat yourself. Be careful. My heart is clean. Don't tell me stories, okay? Imaginary stories of wish that. What wishes? Expression? Just wishes. It is called wishful thinking. So, my heart is there. Without going, who is it? You cannot. We're saying by God, it's nothing. Johnson. Who is it? If I tell you, Johnson is out there. And you will say, who's that guy? Isn't that very fitry to ask this? Very human. So we have to say, Allah at this stage, but later on Allah will have some descriptions, and then this one, Johnson, the one who is a NYU graduate, who has studied this, who has done his PhD in NYU, and who has this job, his firm is this, all this description, we know, and then say, I'm going to see Johnson. You say, give my salams to him, because we know the qualities now. We are talking who we are talking about. At this stage, God is introducing himself by a name. And for the moment, this name doesn't represent anything. He starts really explaining or disclosing his real nature, saying, I am the absolutely unique one. What a puzzling thing. What do you mean, absolutely unique one? There is no absolute, there is no uniqueness in this world. What are you talking about? And then it goes on explaining, exactly teaching us how this negation is necessary in order to reach the perfect, genuine, not claimed belief in God. It is time, 1 hour. Yeah, we started late, but we started. It is 7:30. Or is it time for Maghrib? Not yet. A few minutes. 3-4 minutes. Okay, shall we utilize this 4 minutes? Okay. Then a summit. This word summit is one of the attributes, names of God, whatever you call it. But only used in this. In the Quran, one time. In this context, we have to understand it within the context of ahad and what follows afterwards. So contextualize it and see what samad is. But roughly, the scholars, they're great scholars, they really Islam, great heritage, really. They worked on it, pages and pages of arguments. I mean, not arguments that we are arguing each other, but explanations, trial. And then the early scholars are so great. They questioned everything. What Quran is, what are we talking about, what the Quran mentions about hereafter, what is the nature of hereafter, what is that. A few centuries later, door closed, no one entered the area, started saying, Mutazilites said this, Ash'arites said this, Maturidi said this, Sufis said this, said, philosophers said this, narration. Not really much development afterwards. And left over this matter, these iman matters, essential matters, ignored. Iman is taken for granted. We are the children of this civilization. Iman, being a Muslim, is taken for granted. We believe in God. Do you believe in God? Yeah, of course I believe in God. He is the creator. But God doesn't say I'm the creator. I am Ahad, I am Samad. Starts introducing himself with these qualities. That is why these are the essence of the teachings of Melekut side of the reality. Melekut side. Melekut side means to know, I believe in God, there must be a creator. All right, that's correct. That's not wrong. But what has it done? How do I know? All these questions are human questions. Now, because we have not dealt with these questions seriously, what happened? People started saying that religious information is just taken for granted attitudes. Why? Yeah, over 1,000 years, Muslims the same things, narration, but not new productions. Why not? Because they say we are Muslims, and I'm speaking to Muslims, already believing people. What they understand from what we have been thinking really, or trying to understand here, did they go through this negation? Question. I don't know about people, but the culture, general culture presents it. So we have to be brave enough to accept that. Look, I am a Muslim, of course. I believe in God. Really, there must be a creator. Correct. You are a Muslim. Good. So you are. How many courses have you taken? How many semesters have you passed? I'm a Muslim. I never miss my prayers, especially Friday prayers, and definitely never miss my Ramadan. We have to fast. Is it time now? Okay. As summit, we will be somehow dealing with summit by vote, of course, Lam Yalid wa Lam Yulad. We will put between Had and Lam Yalid wa Lam Yulad and try to understand in between what is. Yeah, what is the difference between Ahad, Lam Yalid, Samad? So these are the now detailed reading of the Quran. That is what we are training here. Now, I don't teach knowledge, information. Really, I'm if you like, mad about methodology. If you don't know how to read the Quran, don't read it. First, learn the methodology. That's why the series of this study here, the study at the beginning of the semester with who is God? Does God speak? They are all NYU site, YouTube site, so you can go follow from here. The step by step. Do you remember that those days? You are the oldest, as far as I know, in session. So everybody welcomed, and inshallah, what we are going to do, start from a summit. But of course, we won't go back to Malakut side, because we somehow deeply studied before, as far as the Qur'anic verses are concerned, saying that Malakutu samawati wal ard, biyadihi malakutu samawati wal ard, that is done. And then we are now going into, since we are going to understand the Malakut side of aspect of the existence, then we have to study certain verses if we feel the need. And in order to start this, first God introduced himself to mankind with section Ikhlas. So we are introducing now God to ourselves by studying the section Ikhlas. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Subhanaka la ilma lana illa ma 'allamtana العليم الحكيم وآخر دعواهم أن الحمد لله رب العالمين بحرمة سر سورة الفاتحة. اللهم صل على. Now we can start prayer, inshallah. So somebody